Welcome to a special Christmas edition of Toledo's SymphonyLAB, a behind-the-scenes look at the world of classical music from WGTE Public Media and your Toledo Symphony. I'm Brad Cresswell, and joining me in the studio today are the TSO's Director of Marketing, Vanessa Gardner. We also have a special guest, that is the Marketing and Program Ad Sales Manager, Allie Dresser. And by phone, we have the Toledo Symphony's Music Director, Elaine Trudell, and Principal Second Violin and Artistic Administrator, Merwin Sue. Merry Christmas and welcome, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, this is our annual Christmas special, and we have covered so many things in years past. We're going to revisit that a little bit. But this time around, we're going to play some games. We're going to have a little Christmas fun. And the fact that we have you here with us, Allie, kind of opens up a bit of an avenue of discussion because we can ask you all kinds of questions. It's your first time with our Christmas special here at Toledo's SymphonyLAB. So
I'm thrilled.
Yeah, we're glad you could join us. Now, I want to do this sort of in three different sections. The Ghost of Christmas Past, the Ghost of Christmas Present, and the Ghost of Christmas Future. Now, you've heard all of that before, right? It's a little shades of Christmas Carol and Charles
50
Dickens.
Shades of Christmas Carol.
something like that. Exactly. Yes.
Great.
Well, we won't go there. That'll be next year's Christmas podcast. But Allie, let's go back. Let's turn the clock back. Let me get a little retro Christmas music going here.
Oh boy.
Excellent. Now, tell us about your Christmas memories, Allie, because, I mean, you know, if there's something in your family, tradition-wise, anything like that you want to tell us about, let's hear about that.
You know, I was trying to think about all of my past Christmases, and I think what I love about this holiday season the most has to be the activities. So all of the winter activities.
Like,
your family does
as
strike me as the family that does all the activities.
Yes.
Yes.
The active family.
You know, all the skiing and ice skating, snowshoeing even. Tried that last year. Pretty fun, but...
Wow.
Yeah, I would say...
Or as Canadians say, just shoeing.
Shoeing, right.
Shoeing, that's like something you do with a horse, right?
Or
You
just,
shoe a horse.
just walking.
Yeah, just walking.
Walking.
You know, my family did go ice skating last year, and we did have a tumble. My dad broke his wrist, so that wasn't the best Christmas activity we had.
Yeah.
But
Christmas memories.
Yes.
One wrist at a time.
No more skating for him. So.
Well, sorry to hear that, but it's interesting that, you know, you have memories of like these active vacation type activities relating to the Christmas season. I mean, obviously, if you lived in Florida, it'd be a little different, right? But
right, yeah, totally.
The weather up here. Now, take us back to like when you were a kid and, you know, you're waiting for your presents. I mean, were you one of these kids that got up at like 4 a.m. and woke up your parents? Yeah.
I was the oldest of 4 siblings, so I was kind of the ringleader when it came to Christmas time. So, you know, my parents got really into the whole Santa thing, and one year, you know, we woke up to Santa's boot in the fireplace, a picture of his boot that, you know, he was stuck in the chimney. My dad happened to grab a picture, which was, you know, we told all the kids at school, like, well, we saw Santa. So I don't know about you, but
we saw his foot.
Yeah.
So cute.
The Santa foot. That sounds like some creepy kind of Krampus thing, you know?
Yeah, they snapped a picture in the chimney, and so we all got into that, and we were very into the Santa being real.
When you say you have siblings?
I do, yes. We're all very close.
How many siblings do you have?
3 other siblings.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit of a full house there.
It was a
Christmas.
full house. It was a good time.
Yeah. What about you, Vanessa? Were you raised with siblings in the house?
Yes, I have one younger brother. We were very excited about Christmas morning. We would get up very early to see the piles of presents. Yeah, I do recall one year where I found a present in my parents' closet that...
Was it from Santa?
It was from Santa.
Is this a 50 Shades
No.
of kind of thing?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Delete.
Carry
Anyway.
on. No, there's no deleting.
Okay. This is not edited. Yeah, we just, I don't know, lots of food.
Yeah.
Lots of
the food.
minced tarts
part.
and ham and Alain might know a little bit about French Canadian meat pie, tortillere.
Well, you guys, we have the Canadians on the phone
We
here,
do.
both Merwin and Alain. Now, is there a different, like, Canadian Christmas? I mean, how are the holidays different between the countries? And I'm asking Alain or Merwin to chime in here.
Oh. I don't remember I mean, for us, it's a lot of, there's lots of singing. There's lots of, the church is a big thing where you go like at the midnight mass. That's a big thing. I think the food might be different, but it's more different for New Year's than for Christmas. So all the stuff with the different gaming and like meat is more around New Year's. Christmas, I think it's pretty close. We also have all the same Christmas tunes. I mean, everybody has their little different folk from different region, but although I don't think you would find it very, very different.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Merwin? Did you celebrate Christmas at home growing up?
Yeah, I would actually totally agree with Alain. I think there's many more similarities than there are differences. For one weird difference is that Boxing Day and December 26th is a much bigger shopping day than Black Friday is in Canada. I think Canadian Thanksgiving is a month earlier, so it doesn't feel like it's quite as much a part of the Christmas rush. But there's a huge shopping tradition on December 26th. So I actually remember, many mall crushes on that particular day.
I stood in line so many times on the 26th with when my boys were teenagers for video games and stuff like that. Ugh.
So trying to get the best deals. So Boxing Day is what, the day after Christmas? What is Boxing Day? Is that like have anything to do with boxing?
I believe it's actually packaging Christmas meal leftover.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the boxing. I'm not 100% sure.
It's not like people hitting each other. It has to do with putting together packages.
No. People hitting each other in Canada is basically hockey, not boxing.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I'm sure there's a holiday for hockey as well. Let's move on to our Christmas Question Roulette. I've got a whole bunch of questions here, and we're going to spin the roulette wheel and go around and get these sort of icebreaker Christmas questions that we're all going to answer. If you want to pass, you can pass. You get one pass, okay, so use it wisely. Let me spin the wheel here. Oh, we'll start with you, Allie. Just grab a question out of there and read it off for us.
All right. What holiday movie or special do you watch over and over again?
Excellent. Let me bring up a little music for you. Let's hear your answer.
Well, I'm not a big holiday movie buff. I'm more into the holiday tunes, but growing up, I did love the Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Yeah.
I loved that movie. So.
And I think that actually is a cartoon, right?
It
I think
is,
they turned it into a cartoon.
Yes, I have very fond memories watching that every single year, and I would still probably enjoy it if I watched it this year.
You have a grandmother still with us?
I do.
Yeah.
Lucky.
What does she think of your love of Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer?
I think she's we watched it at her house. So
She approves.
She approves.
Right? Okay.
So we're answering our own question.
Yeah, I'm spinning the wheel for you here, Vanessa. Okay. Go ahead and pick one out.
Oh, if you could travel anywhere for Christmas, where would you go? Oh,
I love that
so
question.
hard. I think maybe Iceland.
Why would you go to Iceland? Is that the cold one, or is that Greenland? Or I get those mixed up. I mean, it's cold in Iceland, right?
I think it would be so cool to be in one of those like igloos where you can see the sky when you go to sleep at night. Yeah,
nice.
I think Iceland, and if not, then somewhere tropical.
Well, you can go outside, at night and sleep that way if you're really into the night winter sky. Excellent. Well, let me spin the roulette wheel here. I'll grab a question. Okay. If someone offered you a gift card to any store you wanted, which one would you choose?
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
So any store. Any store that I wanted?
Yeah.
Wow. It depends on how much the gift card is, right?
Right.
I mean,
Well, on this show, it's $5 or less.
that's right.
$5 at Tiffany's.
Yeah, I don't think I'd go for Tiffany's. I'd probably go for Five Below if it was at $5. Yeah, but that's definitely my answer for that. Five Below. It's also, one of my daughter's favorite stores, so I've spent a lot of time at Five Below. Okay, let's get one for you, Merwin. Allie, you want to grab one there and read it off for Merwin?
All right. Merwin, what was Christmas like when you were growing up?
I remember, for some weird reason, the strongest memories are of playing dress up as the Three Wise Men.
Really?
I remember playing, kind of wearing these bathrobes and towels on top of my head with my little brother, and then one of our stuffed toys would be the third wise man, and we would imagine there was a baby Jesus inside a Pampers box.
Oh my gosh.
So that's
so
actually
descriptive.
my strongest early childhood Christmas memory.
You know the holiday Christmas party is dress-up theme, right?
You just changed that on us.
I totally, you put these images in my mind now. I can totally see it. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, let's go on to Elaine. We'll give you a nice long spin there. Vanessa's going to choose your question. We have a complicated process here for picking these questions. All right, what do we got?
Elaine, would you rather have 3 feet of snow for Christmas or no snow at all?
5 feet of snow. Hey, I love snow.
You love snow? Why do you love snow so much?
I don't know. I mean, I'm born in it, I guess. I love winter. I really do.
Huh.
Nice. Okay, well, that was easy. That was an easy answer. Should we do one more quick round of this?
Sure.
Okay. All right, moving on to you, Allie.
All right.
That's enough of that. Okay.
Okay, would you rather build a snowman, go sledding, have a snowball fight, or stay inside drinking hot cocoa?
Wow. It's a lot of choices there.
I'm going to have to go with the snowball fight.
Good answer.
Good to know.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, we'll steer clear next time. Make sure that we don't get around Allie and snow.
Oh, goodness. What's the best or worst Christmas present I've ever received?
Oh, that's a good one.
I have no idea.
Well, I mean, pick what's the best. I mean, it doesn't have to be the best, but the best that you can think of, or the worst that you can think of.
Maybe my Christmas present to myself. Does that count?
Yeah.
Totally.
I bought myself a new French horn for Christmas a couple years ago, and that was pretty amazing.
Well, was that the best or the worst?
It was the best. It was the best nutcracker, that's for sure, with that new shiny horn. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm gonna go with my present to myself.
Very cool. Now, I'm gonna save these questions because I don't want to run out of questions on the first round.
Okay.
But let's bring in some other music here. Actually, this is for a Christmas present. See if we can get this to work. Excellent. So now we're going to talk about the Ghost of Christmas Present. I love that word present because it means so many different things. It's like I'm here, I'm giving you something, this is something I'm giving you, right?
Yes.
Present.
Yeah.
Kind of funny how English works. But all of that, let's talk about, Merwin, I want to talk to you about, I think it was last year or the year before, we had the kids. Yeah, I think it was the year before last. We had the kids on talking about Christmas and Santa and all of that. And of course, kids grow up fast. I'm wondering, how things are with your boys at home. Are they looking forward to Christmas? Are they still believing in Santa Claus and Santa Claus's boot in the fireplace, that sort of thing?
They absolutely are looking forward to Christmas. I have a 9-year-old and a 4-year-old, and it's really interesting because I think the 4-year-old is not quite at the age where he understands Christmas. So every time it snows, he thinks it's Christmas. And we try to do like the hand-drawn advent calendar sort of thing, but that's not working. Christmas is every morning right now, so we're having to, so Christmas will ultimately actually be the culmination of like 2 weeks of morning disappointments. Like, is it Christmas yet? No.
It's like the opposite of Hanukkah.
Exactly. And my 9-year-old is, just starting to get the first inklings of suspicion. But, but so far we still got a believer there.
Yeah. Allie, are you guys going skiing or doing anything? You have any plans?
I would like to, yeah. Once some snow gets on the ground, I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. Well, we don't know when the snow is coming. It's already come like up north in Michigan, but hasn't worked its way down here as of yet. Although, who knows? We may get some snow, especially if you go to Iceland. You may run into some snow, right, Vanessa?
Yeah, I'm probably never going to do that.
Well, take me with you.
Okay.
You never know. Yeah.
I don't think we can both be out of the office at the same time.
Girls' night out. Well, you're both in marketing, so
we'll work
We'll work
remote.
from afar.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Vanessa, what do you got going on? I mean, you have a house now.
I do.
Yeah.
My mom and brother are visiting, so there will be lots of food and cooking and eating. Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Cooking, eating, sleeping.
I want to talk about this eating thing.
Yeah.
Elaine, what do you got going on up there in Canada?
Well, we're preparing lots of snow already, so that's good.
Oh, you have snow, so you can go skiing.
Yeah.
Yeah, one could, I guess. Yeah. Skating is fine, but the skiing, the typical. I'm a brass player. I went skiing. I fell and I hurt one thing. It was my lip, and then I went like, "Oh, maybe not skiing anymore."
Yep.
I know. Of all the things that you can hurt yourself, it's the least. But when you play the trombone, it's not that great.
Yeah.
But no, getting together. Actually, I was thinking when you asked Merwin about the Santa and the kids. Madeleine, I'm in my 5-year-old Madeleine. I'm in really good books now. I'm in her good books because I have an in with Santa because she saw the photos with me talking with Santa at our last show.
Oh yeah.
First time.
So she got more than just the boot. She got the whole thing. Yeah.
Well, she asked me, does he know about me? And I said, yes. You've been really nice, and he knows that. He's been watching, and said, okay, I still have a little bit to go before Christmas, so lots of good things in the next week or so.
That's adorable.
Wow, that's wonderful. Nice to have that direct line, right?
Well, I
to
know
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Wait, now, who have you guys got to buy presents for? You have a big Christmas list?
Yeah.
We have a long list.
I have a
long list.
Making mine
Absolutely.
large.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we won't get into that.
Well, we have like 48 hours left to get it done.
Yeah, you have until the weekend, so
Okay.
a few more days. I used to go shopping. I mean, constantly the shopping for me would be like the day before.
I think it's hard having Christmas on the weekend because, you don't have that immediate weekend to do the last minute shopping.
Right.
We were working all week.
Well, yeah, that's true. But, this is why a lot of people order online now. And
Yeah, well, we're way past that deadline.
well, I ordered my kids' stuff online, and I did it I think beginning of November was when I ordered it.
Wow.
And yeah, I know I was ahead
You're
of the
one
curve,
of those
right?
guys.
But normally I would wait until the last minute to go shopping for it. But I'm glad I didn't do that.
I usually make foodstuffs, but I didn't do that this year.
Yeah.
No.
Can I make a confession?
Yes.
That one of the presents that I got for my kids, I got off of TikTok.
I love it.
I saw an ad for it, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." So I bought a couple of those. And,
That's awesome.
Yeah, even though my kids are not watching or using TikTok, but that's where I got it.
Oh, so we can talk about it. No, they might be listening.
No, they might. Yeah,
Okay.
we don't want to spoil the surprise. Still a few days left.
Yeah.
Just a few shopping days left until Christmas. Well, it is the Ghost of Christmas present, and we did bring presents, right, for each other. We're doing a not so secret Santa kind of thing. I think we should just shift to the
Clockwise?
players left, right?
Okay, here you go.
You give me
dear.
that.
This feels like a real present,
Okay.
though.
Now
This should not be a real present.
I have 3 presents there, Allie. I'm not giving you all 3.
what?
You
Okay.
pick one, okay? Okay, yeah. Well, that's fine.
So we get
Well,
two?
I've got
Okay.
3 of them, so it doesn't
Okay.
matter. I mean, Merwin and Elaine are on the phone.
Okay, well, we'll open these.
I have one left over, and we'll give it to whoever doesn't have a present.
I think Allie got a real present.
I think I
Okay.
didn't get the right memo.
I think
Okay,
you're going to
now-
be very disappointed by the rest of us, Allie.
It's okay.
Let's do the phone game first, because Merwin, I know you have a present that you were going to give Elaine, although you're on the phone, so nobody can see it.
Sending it
So
by
the
owl.
idea is you give us a clue. You kind of describe it for us and see if we can guess what it is.
Absolutely.
All right.
It's a very meaningful present. I think it's a present that speaks especially to musicians and their early childhood memories. And for me, it's a cultural touchstone.
Is it a hockey stick? No.
No, while I think it will speak to Elaine's earliest childhood musical memories, I'm really sure it will speak to Allie's early childhood musical
Is it a
memories.
tuner?
A tuner?
No.
A metronome?
No. A metronome? Is it an Elaine Trudell trombone mouthpiece?
It's actually something Elaine could use now in his job as well.
Is it a
He doesn't even
baton?
have a back.
A conducting baton? No.
Is it a kazoo?
Elaine, do you have a guess?
Yeah, I think it's what they call the sugary thing. That's a cane.
Oh, no, not a candy cane.
What did you call it last week? The sugar cane. Oh, yeah, sugar cane.
Sugar cane.
Sugar cane. On my way to Cuba.
It's actually possible that this could have been made from sugarcane, but it's not.
Is it a calendar?
No, it's not.
You know what? Just tell us what it is,
just
because
tell
we're
us.
going to be
It's
guessing.
a pair of chopsticks.
A pair of chopsticks, really?
Chopsticks.
Oh.
Did you play chopsticks as a kid, Allie?
I did.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
I get it.
It's a meaningful cultural touchstone for me. Ellen would have not just one, but 2 of them to use in case.
Wow. Yeah, I know you can't have just one chopstick.
No.
Well, but he could use it as a baton.
Well, that's true.
Exactly the
Yeah.
right size.
It's so
That's
creative.
amazing. So are these like the kind that you get from the takeout
Oh, yeah,
shop?
totally.
Yeah. The little
The ones that are stuck
wooden
together.
ones that
on-
are stuck together and you have to pull them apart like a turkey leg, right?
Yeah.
A wishbone, turkey wishbone.
Like you make a wish and pull apart the chopstick.
Yeah, so see, it's added value right
That's
there.
a new holiday tradition if
That's
I've ever heard one.
fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, Elaine, what have you got for Merwin?
Yep. I got from Merwin, even though he got me some, takeout chopsticks, I got him something money cannot even buy.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
And what would that
Any
be?
amount of money. No.
Just tell us what it is.
Oh, okay.
Have you thought of what it is yet?
Yeah, no, I know what it is. I'm not gonna call him for one day.
It's going to be Boxing Day.
Yeah, on Boxing Day. You get a maestro, you get an Elaine free day.
Maestro free day.
Excellent. Well, that's a good present. Okay.
Okay.
Let's open up these presents here in the studio. Now, one at a time.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
You want to go? You want to go first?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
I'm so
Let me get.
curious.
Here's the sound effect,
Definitely
right?
Could be.
looks like a kazoo.
Spare no expense.
Oh,
Get that present
man.
open.
I've always wanted one.
Wow.
A WGTE pen.
Excellent. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of those in my desk. So,
Okay.
okay. Vanessa's turn.
This wraps very well. It's
I know. I wasn't sure, so I always try to, wrap them up as best I can.
a little miniature post-it.
Aw.
Thanks, Brad. I will cherish it.
Very nice. Now I've got the present I got here from Vanessa. Speaking of wrapping well, this is like an actual present,
Yeah.
and I can't get it unwrapped. And it even has a Toledo Symphony logo on it. Okay, hang on. I've got it. Is this like a bar of soap or something?
No.
It looks like a bar of soap. Oh, is it what it says it is?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Handy.
Wow.
All those Christmas candles.
Strike on box matches.
I don't know
100
why.
kitchen matches.
Please don't do that now. What is that? I
just
don't
a
know
piece
why,
of
but I
wood.
really, really like the act of striking a match to light candles as opposed to using one of those, like,
Yeah.
you know,
I don't think
lighter
I should
things.
light
Is this
this
a
off in
musical
the
pun,
studio.
like strike on box matches?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow, I think I got the best present so far. Do we have any other presents?
Allie, I have 2 presents. I don't know why I have 2 presents.
Oh, that's weird.
I feel
Okay.
bad. I'll probably
No.
share it
Well,
with
the one from
Allie.
Allie. All right,
Wait, what
open
is
it up. Hang on.
Allie went overboard.
Sound effect.
Merry Christmas.
It's a gift card to Rust Belt Coffee, and she doubled the budget.
Support local.
Really?
So now I will go buy Allie coffee.
I think that was supposed to go to me, wasn't it?
We can split it.
No, no. That's okay. I have coffee.
I do have an extra pad of Post-its, though, Brad, if you want.
Excellent. Well, we're off to a good start with our Christmas presents.
I'd say.
As sad as it is, this is probably the best present that I'll get for Christmas.
Aw.
Strike on box matches. Let's do another round of our Christmas questions because, you know, that was so successful before. And let's start with you, Merwin. I'm just gonna pick one for you and read it off. What is that? Somebody's playing Jingle Bells over the phone.
Yeah, it's me. I'm playing a little Christmas music for you. Oh, but it's 4 against 3. It's not bad.
Okay. All right, Merwin, here's a question for you. What's your least favorite item on your Christmas to-do list? What do
My
you...
least favorite item on the Christmas to-do list. It involves Christmas lights and the detangling thereof.
Oh, yeah, good answer. Totally good answer.
That felt like Family Feud, just for a split second. It's like, good answer, everybody. Good answer.
Good answer. Totally. All right, this is for Elaine. Allie, read one out loud for Elaine.
All right. Share one vivid Christmas memory, good or bad.
One vivid Christmas memory. You have one you can tell us about, Elaine? Good or bad?
That I can tell you about. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I think the first Christmas with our first child, with Elizabeth. I mean, that was like, rediscovering Christmas with her, and she, of course, she did the beauty in her eyes, going like, it's, I think that's the most beautiful one.
That's a good memory. Do you have a bad memory by any chance that you can tell us about?
You, yeah. Yeah, but maybe I won't share the bad one.
Oh, that's good. All right. Well, let's go around in studio here. You want to do one there, Vanessa? All right. What do you got?
What is the most memorable thing that's happened to you since last Christmas? Oh, well, definitely buying my house.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Totally. That was easy.
That was easy.
That was like your Christmas present to yourself.
That's
right. You can count that.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so.
Okay. Well, let's hand one over to
sorry.
Allie and let her
Got it.
let her do one. Sorry, this roulette wheel is a little long. Okay, go ahead.
All right. What's the weirdest, ugliest Christmas decoration you've ever owned?
Ooh.
Since living in my apartment, I don't really decorate, but I'm sure I've had a weird ornament, or I've been given a weird ornament at some point.
I just get the idea that you don't really get into the Christmas spirit that much.
I don't.
It's
some
like
ways.
I go skiing for Christmas, when it snows. I'm sure I had a bad ornament at one time or the other.
I have
Other than that.
I have a couple of dill pickle ornaments.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah?
did that one too.
I think the dill pickle is a ubiquitous item. Okay, what's your favorite holiday and your least favorite holiday? This question for me. What's my favorite holiday? Well, I would have to say probably Father's Day, because sometimes it falls, like this past year, it fell on the first day of summer and also on my birthday. Right? So I would say Father's Day. That's my favorite holiday, because sometimes I get that triune of holidays. Least favorite, I don't know. I mean, I never really met a holiday. I didn't like, except for Valentine's Day. Yeah, that's kind of and all those manufactured days like Sweetest Day and buy this piece of whatever that you don't need day, right? That kind of stuff. That's my probably least favorite holiday. Okay, moving on. Did we have everybody answer a question?
I think we did.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's go on to Christmas Future. We're gonna have a little disco dance party for this one. Let me pull that up.
That's so futuristic.
Yeah, and it's so futuristic.
Yeah. Well, you know how these things come in cycles, right? They like tend to come back.
Or it's a little EDM.
I love it.
Exactly.
A little EDM Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea why this stuck in my mind, but it has nothing to do with Christmas. So we have to make it all Christmassy. Okay. So, I mean, last year, obviously, Christmas was different. People didn't venture out so much because of the pandemic. They didn't have big family reunions. There's more of that going on this year. Are you, Allie, getting together with family this year?
Yeah, we are all getting together for the first time since 2019.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
it'll be fun. Yeah.
Excellent. You'll get together and share your pickle ornaments. And your,
oh, yes. Eat lots of food.
Yeah, wonderful. And now, so how has it changed, I would say, between like prior years and this year? You know, do you think some of this is here to stay and some of it is returning to normal? I mean, what are your thoughts on all that? And Merwin and Elaine, feel free to chime in here.
I think we're starting to see more normality in the holidays. I mean, certainly with our performances.
Yeah.
We had great audiences at Christmas at the Peristyle and Messiah and Nutcracker, and I think that is telling of how much people missed it the last year.
Yeah. You know what? I just realized I have another present here. I'm going to give it to Allie because
Thank you, Brad.
because Vanessa got that amazing coffee gift card. Here's your sound effect. Spare no expense.
It's a I Love PBS pin.
Yeah. Excellent.
How cool.
Excellent. Okay.
I'll wear that.
So, Merwin, what's going on with you as far as family goes and
I
holidays?
think we're still trying to figure all of that out. We only have a couple of days to do it, but I think I think there's definitely some trepidation for flying still.
Oh, yeah, right.
And I think that's something that's tricky for us. We're spread out all over the country.
Well, right, exactly. Yeah. And Elaine, you're up there with your family up in Canada, and you're staying there for Christmas, I assume.
Yeah. And we have, there's many people just in our family. We have, the government here has gone from 10 to 20, the amount of people from your family you can have in a private gathering.
Oh, wow.
Just us is about 10. There's the 4 kids, the 2 grandkids, my daughter's, how do you say, lesser half. And
what?
So that's about 10.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah,
you got a full house.
I didn't know Canada was still restricting gatherings.
Yeah, they seem to be very strict about all these different things that you can and can't do.
90% vaccinated also.
Yeah,
not the family, the province. Family's 100.
I want to talk a little bit about traditions and maybe new traditions moving forward. I mean, every family has their own tradition. We talked a little bit with Allie about, the winter sports kind of thing, right? And Vanessa, did you guys have traditions growing up?
Our traditions definitely revolve around meals. We have certain foods that we eat on Christmas Eve and certain foods that we eat on Christmas Day. I think I've kind of forced traditions on my family by refusing to be the person to travel. So I always make my family travel to me.
Let me go to this quiz that we did a couple of years ago. It was Christmas traditions around the world, because I know that you weren't here for this, Allie, and you weren't here for this, Vanessa.
Okay.
Merwin, Elaine, I'm not sure if you guys were around for this Christmas traditions quiz.
I was told there would be.
Pre-pandemic, we have probably a very salty memory of it anyway.
Yeah.
I was told there would be no quiz on this episode.
Well, I just at the last minute decided to bring this in. So, Christmas traditions around the world. Okay. The giant Yule goat. Have you heard of this? It's every year a giant Yule goat is constructed out of straw, placed in the city square, and they take bets on whether it'll actually make it to Christmas, since the biggest holiday pastime is trying to burn it down. Okay? So over the past 50 years, it's actually been burned down 35 times.
That's amazing.
So the question is, where does this happen? Is it in Finland, Norway, or Sweden? Right, Finland, Norway, or Sweden. Anybody have a clue as to where the giant Yule goat is?
You know, is it a answer as you want?
No, it's actually in Sweden, right? They have the giant Yule goat.
I was going to say Sweden, actually.
Now, we mentioned Krampus earlier. You know who Krampus is. It's like the evil demon version of Santa Claus, terrorizes children with chains and bells. This is an actual kind of fairy tale legend kind of thing. And do you know what country it originated in?
Ooh.
Was it Austria, was it Hungary, or was it Germany?
Oh, definitely Germany.
Yeah, Germany.
Yeah, totally. Oh, no, actually it was Austria, sorry.
Don't mention Christmas.
It was Canada, no. So instead of a traditional...
Blame Canada.
Yeah, blame Canada. Instead of a traditional Christmas dinner, Vanessa, this is a food question, all right? Families in this country order a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken on Christmas. Is it South Korea, Japan, or China? A, B, or
I think
C?
South Korea.
No, not South Korea.
Japan.
Yep, Japan. You got it
Gone
right.
with my gut.
You got that one. Okay, instead of Santa Claus, this country has 13 tricky trolls with names like Spoon Licker and Pot Scraper. Kids leave their shoes out at night, and their shoes are either filled with toys or rotten potatoes. So if you were to guess what country this is in, this is actually in a country that Vanessa hopes to visit one day. Is it Iceland, Greenland, or Norway?
Iceland.
Yay.
I was going to go with Denmark, and then when you said potatoes, I was going to go with Ireland.
Yeah, but it's Iceland. You were off by one letter, right? Okay, the hiding of the brooms. People in this country hide their brooms on Christmas Eve to prevent them from being stolen by witches and evil spirits. Would that be in Norway, Denmark, or Poland? Norway, Denmark, or Poland?
Poland.
Not Poland.
Norway?
Yeah, Norway. Excellent. Okay, this is for you, Allie. The roller skate mass. Citizens make their way to Christmas morning mass on roller skates. It's so popular that the streets are shut down so people can skate freely. Does this happen in Brazil, Colombia, or Venezuela?
Gosh. Colombia?
Brazil.
Guess again. Allie, let's hear what you think.
Venezuela.
Excellent. Yeah.
I want to go there.
You knew that from the beginning, right? You were just left Vanessa out to dry there. Okay, your last one, caterpillar treats. Instead of sugar plums and candy canes, children in this country look forward to eating fried caterpillars every Christmas.
Delicious.
And I've got a problem here because I didn't mark which one it is. So it could be either Zimbabwe, South Africa, or Madagascar, but we all win that one because I don't know what country it is. I didn't write down, for some reason on the quiz, what country it is. So what's your best guess?
Hold on, I'm asking Google.
I remember around Christmas when I was in the second grade. We had a second grade teacher who visited a lot of countries around Africa, and she brought back a bunch of desserts. She said, "Who wants a dessert?" And I said, "Me," and I ate one, and it was one of those.
Oh, my.
I'm going to go with South Africa.
South Africa?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're saying it's South Africa.
Juicy and deep fried.
Excellent.
Just how I like my caterpillars.
Or, Elaine had them for dessert. Maybe they were chocolate-covered caterpillars, right? Yeah.
Actually, they were like sun-dried.
Sun-dried
caterpillars. Yummy. Well, that sounds like a South African delicacy, definitely. Okay, we have a little bit of time, and we have some more questions left. So let's do one more round of our question roulette, right? I'm going to pass it over to Allie there. I mean, we basically just did the whole show today with games and questions and quizzes and what have you.
From usual?
That's, this is how we do it here at Toledo Symphony Lab.
All right. Who is the toughest person you have to buy for this Christmas?
Okay.
I have all of my Christmas shopping done, thankfully.
Wow.
I still need to get something for my dad.
Okay.
So.
Your dad.
He's
Maybe
hard to shop for.
You can get him a nice wrist guard or something to, help out.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you haven't bought his present yet. You don't know what you're going to get him.
No, I have a limited time.
Yeah, a few days.
Yeah.
We can do it. Okay, Vanessa, hang on. All right, what do you got?
If you were Santa Claus, what type of cookie would you want to be left out for you on Christmas Eve?
Wow.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. I'm thinking of all the cookies. I think like the gooeyest, warmest chocolate chip cookie. Yeah.
Okay.
Classic.
Yeah.
So chocolate chip cookie,
Chocolate
basically.
chip, but I like at the perfect temperature.
Yeah. Which would be hard to maintain because
exactly.
they'd put it out for you and then, it starts to either melt or, the temperature cools off.
No, I would want mine a la minute.
Wow. Very nice. Okay. Good to know. All right. I'm going to pull one out here. Let's see what I got. What one thing are you most grateful for this holiday season? Well, I'm grateful to be here and to be alive and still walking and talking, right? And breathing. So I think that is definitely something worth being thankful for. Let me spin the wheel, and I'm going to choose a question for you, Merwin. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Name something about Christmas that most people like, but you hate, or at least dislike. So what's one thing that most people like about Christmas that you don't? You want to take this, Merwin, or you want to answer, Elaine?
I'm okay to take that question. But,
okay. Well, you can pass if you want. Nobody's passed yet.
Christmas carol sing-alongs.
Oh, yeah.
I like singing Christmas carols individually or hearing a single person sing Christmas carols, but there's something, I think maybe it's because we play along with them, and when you involve a chorus spread over an entire church or hall, it tends to get slower and slower and slower. And so I think it's something that actually I'm sure a lot of people really enjoy, but it's something that I prefer to, maybe I don't enjoy quite as much as everybody else.
Yeah. Okay, well, there it is. Excellent Christmas carol singing.
Applause for that, I think.
Okay.
There, that seems more appropriate.
Do you guys ever sing Christmas carols, Allie and Vanessa?
At home?
Well,
God, no.
I used to growing up. But
yeah. I mean, did you ever sit around, as a family and sing Christmas carols like you would do on road trips and things?
Can't say.
No.
Nope.
None of that?
Nope.
Okay.
There's a tradition in Montreal of a bunch of musicians that we go to a church. We used to change church every year, but now it's been at the same for a while. And the day after Christmas, we sing the Mass.
Oh, okay. So there is a little group
professional
singing.
Musicians, anonymous.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, there was one time I actually have to kind of disagree with myself. I'm not sure if people remember this, but maybe, I think it was 3 years ago, that there was the Christmas weed.
The Christmas weed, yeah.
Do you remember that? And that was actually one of the most fun sing-alongs that we had. We had a bunch of musicians, many, maybe 7 or 8 symphony musicians, and we all kind of gathered together. And I think it was actually one of my former students who kind of was part of the Christmas weed tradition, at least in terms of collecting presents from there and distributing them to people in need. And so there were hundreds of people at this random street corner in Toledo just doing a Christmas carol sing-along. So that was really amazing.
I know that they tried to resurrect the Christmas weed in following years, but it never caught on.
I think they made
T-shirts.
T-shirts.
Wasn't quite the same,
Yeah. Wow. Christmas weed. Blast from the past. Okay, Elaine, I have a question for you.
I'm ready.
All right. What's the best gift you've ever given someone besides Merwin's present today of an Elaine-free day?
I don't know, a trip?
A what?
A trip, like in the islands in the south.
Ooh.
Oh, really? That's what you're getting me for
Caribbean?
Christmas this year?
If the price is right.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the big one.
Very nice. Who did you give that to?
my girlfriend at the time.
Let's do one more round, then we can wrap it up, okay? And actually, I don't know if we'll all get a question, but let's ask Allie and Vanessa. Allie, what do you got there?
I'm going to pass this one. I really don't know.
You're going to pass? Okay, pass it over to Vanessa. She has to answer it. Okay.
All right.
Oh, no, I passed on this one earlier.
You're gonna pass.
Describe a Christmas present you wanted badly as a kid but never received.
Ah.
Huh. Gosh, that is a hard one.
I think I remember Zach's story from something so very similar to this.
Yeah. What do you got? Can you think of any Christmas presents that you wanted
that I just wanted so badly?
that you never got?
I mean, growing up, I wanted the same thing every year.
Yeah, what was that?
A Barbie and a pony.
A Barbie and a pony.
Yes. But gosh, I'm trying to think.
When you say a pony, you mean like a real pony, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did grow up with a pony, so I always...
So you wanted
another
pony?
I don't know.
Greedy little kid.
Yeah, really.
No, I did want another pony. I can't honestly think of something.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
I remember Zach's story from a previous SymphonyLAB where he really was, I think he wanted like a Super Nintendo and ended up getting a bowling ball.
Oh my God.
I can see the relation between the two. Well, Vanessa has been picking out questions and going through them, trying to find one that she can answer. You got one there?
Yep. If you could have one type of Christmas candy this year, what would you choose?
Oh, excellent. Let me pull on a little music. This is going to be our last question for the podcast. So make it good, Vanessa.
Milk chocolate covered caramels.
Okay. Why would you choose that?
Because it's just the classic combination of flavors.
Yeah.
I like milk chocolate and caramel.
Well, let's go around and say what our favorite Christmas candy is, our favorite Christmas confection would be. And let's start on the phone. Merwin, you have a favorite?
I do, but I'm finding it really difficult to describe all of a sudden. It's like a chocolate orange, which you know what? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and you smash it. And
I really like this.
It sounds good to me. Chocolate and orange.
Yeah.
Those are two flavors that go well together. What about you, Elaine?
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake.
I've got my fruitcake marinating right now.
Speaking of
And there's
smashing
no calories
things.
in fruitcake, so that's great.
Yeah.
The alcohol burns all the calories away.
Yeah. I'm kind of with Vanessa in that I like chocolate, but I like chocolate and peanut butter, so, I don't know, there's something like that. Maybe Buckeyes or something like that for Christmas. What do you say, Allie?
I also love Buckeyes, but I think I'm going to have to go with some peppermint cheesecake.
Whoa. Peppermint cheesecake. Is that a thing?
Oh, yes.
Yes, my aunt makes it, and it is so, so good.
Yeah. Very, very nice. Well, look at the time. We managed to waste a whole bunch of time talking about Christmas and playing games today. It's an annual tradition here at Toledo SymphonyLAB. But I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and thanks to all of you for coming in today and sharing and reminiscing a little bit and talking about all the stuff that's going on. And we'll be back next week talking about the new year. A lot to talk about there as well. So thanks,
check in on
guys.
my resolutions.
Yeah, that's right. Get your resolutions in order. You've only got a little over a week to go.
I know. So many more Metro Parks trails to walk.
Yeah, totally. This program is a production of WGTE Public Media in collaboration with our sponsor, the Toledo Symphony, with generous support from the Rita Barber Kern Foundation. You can download episodes of our program as a podcast by going to our website. That's at wgte.org/lab. You can also subscribe to us through your podcast app of choice, including Apple and Google Podcasts. Don't forget to check out all the upcoming events at the Symphony by visiting their website at toledosymphony.com and their various social media outlets on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can find the TSO's streaming platform online at stream.artstoledo.com. My thanks to Alain Trudel, Merwin Sue, Vanessa Gardner, and our special guest, Allie Dresser. A very Merry Christmas and joyous holiday season to our listeners. I'm Brad Cresswell. You've been listening to Toledo Symphony Lab from FM 91.